Welcome to the Roshan Show. Today, we will be discussing the Bubonic Plague. Ouch! I have found the creature that gives the plague to humans. Let's go lock it up. Okay, Fly, tell us why you bite rats, get their infection, bite humans, and give it to us. Bzz. Okay, Fly, just tell me why you infect humans, and we can both walk away happy. Bzz. I guess you had to be that way. And now that we're done with that, let's do some history. The way the bubonic plague got its fame was through a pandemic that happened during the Middle Ages, called the Black Death. The Black Death happened in many countries. The main ones included China, Italy, Russia, and England. And people have been telling stories of the pandemic since 1346. The pandemic supposedly started in China, where it killed 5 million people. It then spread to Messina, over ship and by the Silk Road. From Messina, it spread all over Italy. The Black Death pandemic devastated Genoa in winter of 1348. From Genoa, the pandemic spread all over Europe. We now have a nurse in the studio with us to tell us about the prevention and treatment of the disease. Please welcome Mr. Obvious! Yes, it's me. Now, settle it. As of right now, there are no cures available and no vaccines available. However, scientists are working on a cure and vaccines are becoming available. Now, what I would really like to tell you about is what happens if you get the plague. Well, if you end up with if your doctor even thinks you have the plague, you get sent to an isolation room so that the disease doesn't spread. And then, in that isolation room, you are treated with the antibiotics. These antibiotics are not cures, but they do help cure people. Now, as I said, you are put in an isolation room. Isolating is currently the only prevention of the disease. Now, isolating will only stop spreading the disease. This will only prevent it for other people. If you want to ensure that you don't get the disease, try to bathe regularly. And yes, by regularly, I do mean every day. So if you need to go shower now, go shower. And also, another thing you can do is just stay away from flies. Because flies are the reason why you get the disease. Thanks, Mr. Obvious. We really need to know that. Now, we will hear about some facts, symptoms, and trends of the disease from Mr. Brainy McBrainiac Know-It-All. Hi, I'm Mr. Brainy McBrainiac Know-It-All. What are we talking about today? Any foreign languages? Algebra! I don't like that foreign language. No, we're talking about the bubonic plague. Okay then, the bubonic plague. Well, there are 1,000 to 3,000 cases of plague reported annually. Now, 50% of these cases are in people ages 12 to 45. Now, there isn't just one stage of plague. No. There's 3 different stages. and let me go over all of them. The first is bubonic. It's the name of the plague, the bubonic plague, because bubonic is the most common stage. In bubonic, lymph nodes become severe, swollen, and hot to the touch. You feel exhausted, have headaches, and have high fever. The next stage is septicemic. During septicemic, you have blood clotting problems, fever shock, and major organ failure. If you are not treated, then your plague comes to the third and most deadly stage, pneumonic. During pneumonic, bacteria can spread to your lungs, you cough a lot, and have bloody sputum. You also have breathing difficulties. This is the most deadly of all the stages of the plague as it affects your breathing. Now, one symptom that's common in all of the stages is buboes. It's also the thing that the most known symptom of the plague. Buboes are big puffy bumps on your skin. Wow. Let's have a hand for Mr. Brady McBrainiac, Know-It-All. Yeah! Mr. Brady McBrainiac! Well, that just about wraps up our show. So, let's do a quick recap. We learned about the cause of the disease, how fleas bite rats that have the disease, and the same fleas come and bite the humans, and that infects humans. We also did some history. We learned that the Black Death did not only affect people in Italy and England, but it killed 5 million people in China. We also learned about some prevention, treatment, facts, and symptoms from Mr. Obvious and Mr. Brady McBrainiac. So, that's our show, folks. Join in next time for some more information. Take it away. Next week on The Roshan Show. Roshan will be going in-depth on how inaccurate Sports Illustrated has become. I mean, Clayton Kershaw isn't a bad player or anything, but he's on the Dodgers. And having a Dodgers guy on the front of a magazine is always a bad sign. Find out more next week on The Roshan Show.